Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're diving into 50 Shades Freed.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and specifically some excerpts that you all have sent in about Anastasia Steele and her relationship with Christian Grey.
What?
So we're going to unpack those power dynamics, all
Right.
those simmering tensions, and maybe even find some hidden depths along the way.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing is how, like, the honeymoon phase, right,
Yeah.
which is usually portrayed as blissful,
Yeah.
actually reveals all these cracks in their foundation right from the start.
Yeah, absolutely. Like right out of the gate.
Yeah.
We have that scene where Anastasia asks Christian about sunbathing topless. And it seems like a simple question,
Yeah.
but his reaction is so telling.
It is his displeasure.
Yeah,
At the mere suggestion,
yeah,
it hints at this deeper discomfort
right.
with her expressing herself freely,
Mm-hmm.
especially, in a way that might be perceived as sexually liberating.
Right.
It's almost as if her body, even in marriage,
Right.
is subject to his approval.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder about those societal expectations too, right?
Totally.
Where women are judged for embracing their sexuality,
Yeah.
but men are,
Encouraged.
yeah, encouraged to do the opposite.
Precisely. And this incident sort of foreshadows those power dynamics
Right.
that permeate their whole relationship.
Yes.
It's not just physical control.
Right.
It's about Anastasia's self-expression and autonomy.
Yeah, and that control extends beyond just the physical, right?
Actions.
Like her anxiety about the prenuptial agreement,
Right.
the way she always refers to his wealth as his, not theirs.
Right.
It all points to this power imbalance.
Yeah, that prenup is like this tangible thing
Yeah,
that represents this power differential between them.
right.
And it's just a constant reminder of Christian's dominance,
Yeah.
not just financially,
Uh-huh.
but also in the way that he dictates the terms of their relationship.
It's like she's trapped in this gilded cage,
Yes.
surrounded by all this luxury. Yeah.
But still feeling uneasy and insecure.
Right. And that unease,
Yeah.
it shows up in their intimate life as well.
Yeah.
Think about that scene when she uses the safe word.
Right.
It's a mechanism to ensure her safety and comfort.
Right.
But Christian's reaction is almost like he's offended.
He seems really taken aback.
Yes.
Even hurt.
Yes.
It's like her boundaries
Yeah.
challenge his control.
Exactly. It dismantles that simple,
Right.
dominant, submissive binary.
Uh-huh.
And it exposes how complex their emotions are.
Yeah.
Their intimacy becomes this battleground
Right.
for control, vulnerability, and like all the remnants of their past experiences.
Yeah. And speaking of the past,
Right.
we really start to see more of Christian
Yeah.
when he reveals his childhood abuse
Yeah.
and his discomfort with restraints.
Uh-huh.
It's such a pivotal moment.
It is.
It helps us understand why
Yeah.
he acts the way he does.
Yeah. It makes him human.
Yeah.
It helps the reader.
Connect his need for control to this deep-seated trauma.
Right.
Doesn't excuse his actions,
Of course not.
but it helps us understand his character.
Yes. And then there's Elena,
Oh, yeah.
this looming figure from his past.
Yeah.
It's like she represents
Yeah,
a ghost of his former life,
totally.
the reminder of the darkness he's trying to escape.
Elena embodies all of Christian's past struggles.
Yeah.
With dominance and submission,
Uh-huh.
her reappearance is really challenging for him.
Right.
It challenges his commitment to Anastasia
Mm-hmm.
and forces him to confront those patterns
Yeah.
that he's trying to break free from.
Yeah. It's like this push and pull between the comfort of his past
Right.
and this uncertain
Yeah.
but potentially freeing future with Anastasia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And his decision to reject Elena,
Right.
while it's significant,
Yeah.
it doesn't fully erase the past.
Right.
It just underscores the struggle.
Yeah.
He has to reconcile his desires with these traumatic experiences.
Right. Yeah. I feel like with all this, there's this pattern, right?
Yeah.
It's not just about control.
Right.
It's this fear of vulnerability,
Mm.
this fear of being seen.
You've hit on something really important.
Yeah.
This idea of seeing comes up again and again.
Right.
Christian is always watching,
Yeah.
observing,
Right.
controlling how their relationship looks.
Yeah. Like that scene with the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Gives it to her.
Right.
It seems romantic,
Right.
but when she mentions erotic photos,
Yeah.
he freaks out.
He does. It's because that camera,
Yeah.
it could reverse the power.
Right.
He's always the one watching,
Yeah.
in control.
Right.
The idea of Anastasia having that power,
Yeah.
it scares him.
It's almost like he's afraid of being objectified,
Totally.
which is ironic
Oh.
because he's done that to other women.
Exactly. It's hypocrisy.
Yeah.
He wants Anastasia to be this perfect feminine ideal,
Right.
But he's terrified of being seen as an object himself.
And that fear is also in their intimate life.
Oh, absolutely.
When she mentions restraints,
Yeah.
he shuts it down.
He does. He says he doesn't want to be touched.
Right.
While restrained,
Mm.
it speaks volumes about his abuse.
It does.
About the scars he carries.
Yeah.
Their intimacy is so complex.
Right.
Desire and fear all mixed up.
It really shows you
Yeah.
that healing from trauma, it's not easy.
It's not a straight line.
No.
It's facing your fears.
Yeah.
Building trust.
Right.
Even when you're intimate.
And even with all that,
Yeah.
they do have these moments.
They do.
Humor, of
Wow.
real connection.
Like in the kitchen.
Right.
That barefoot and pregnant talk.
Yeah. It adds some lightness.
It does. It reminds us.
Yeah.
It's not all darkness.
No.
There's affection,
Mm-hmm.
laughter.
Right.
They're on this journey together.
And Christian's not yet.
Yeah,
This is a lot.
it does.
Mm.
He wants a family,
Yeah.
but fatherhood brings up his own issues.
Right. Because of his childhood.
Exactly. It makes you think
Yeah.
about how trauma affects us,
Uh-huh.
how ready we are for big life changes.
And then we learn about his family.
Right. Thinking he was gay.
It adds another layer to him.
It does.
Yeah.
Maybe he felt like an outsider,
Yeah.
even in his own family.
Right. So maybe
Okay.
this dominant thing,
Yeah.
it's a way to find control
To feel validated.
in a world where he's always felt different.
It's fascinating how society
Yeah.
and family
Right.
shape who we are,
Especially with relationships.
especially unconventional ones.
And even though theirs isn't traditional,
Right.
they have moments where
Yeah.
they break free.
They do, like at the engagement party.
Yes. Their dance is,
Pure joy.
it's beautiful.
It reminds us
Yeah.
they can be happy,
Right.
truly
And
connecting.
Christian starts the dance.
He does. He lets go of control,
Right.
lets the music move him.
Yeah. He lets Anastasia lead.
It's subtle,
Yeah.
but it's a shift. More trust.
Yeah.
More going with the flow.
And speaking of going with the flow,
Okay.
the Silver Balls email.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Even with all the drama,
Right.
they're still playful,
Yes.
sensual.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
important to keep that spark.
Yeah, like a pressure valve.
Exactly.
Right.
Release the tension.
Yeah.
Reconnect.
Right. And they need that
They do.
with everything going on.
Oh, yeah. And then there's Layla.
Oh, Layla.
She adds a whole new dimension.
She does Christian's former submissive.
Yeah. It makes Anastasia jealous,
Of course.
insecure,
Yeah, with his past.
and the fact that he's still supporting her
Right, with therapy.
art classes.
Yeah, it's like,
Like she's a ghost
yes,
of his past,
a reminder.
of the power he had
Right.
over another woman.
And Christian's actions.
Yeah.
He wants to help her heal,
Right.
but he still feels responsible.
Maybe even guilty.
It's complicated.
It is. The ethics of these relationships,
Yeah.
when there's power and trauma involved, it is to balance past relationships
Yeah.
with building a new one.
And when Anastasia confronts him
Yeah.
about Layla,
Yeah,
it's big.
it is. She challenges him to open up,
Instead of shutting down,
to acknowledge his past
right,
and how it affects them now.
it's brave
It is
and important.
for honesty,
Yeah.
for their emotions.
And then he confesses.
Yeah.
He's afraid of being a bad dad.
That's a turning point.
It is. It's like a dam breaks.
Yes.
All his insecurities come out.
It's raw.
Yeah.
Painful.
But it's necessary.
It is. He lets himself be seen by the woman he loves.
With all his flaws.
Anastasia is amazing,
Yeah.
compassionate,
Mm.
reassuring.
She loves him.
She believes in him.
It's beautiful.
It is vulnerability,
Yeah.
empathy.
Healing.
But then the kidnapping,
Everything changes.
Jack Hyde,
Yeah.
the tension rises.
It does.
Christian's instincts kick in,
You protect.
isolate
Yeah.
that outside forces
Right.
can really disrupt things.
Makes them face their fears.
Right in the middle of it all.
Anastasia finds out she's pregnant.
What a twist.
It changes everything.
Yeah,
Christian shuts down.
Yeah.
Anastasia is overwhelmed.
Right.
Fear,
Uh-huh.
excitement.
And disappointment.
Yes, Christian's reaction is awful.
It's like he's rejecting her.
Along with the pregnancy.
It hurts.
It does. It
Yeah.
shows how fragile they are.
And when she calls him Judas,
Powerful.
it is, she feels betrayed.
There's a gulf between them.
Yeah.
They're facing this huge thing,
Uh-huh.
but they're coping differently.
He shuts down.
She lashes out.
Communication breaks down.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Well, they make it. You know, it's amazing how Anastasia,
Yeah.
with everything going on,
Right.
Christian withdrawing, Jack
Yeah.
Hyde on the loose,
It's a lot.
She finds the strength
She does.
we didn't know she had.
It's like she's a different person.
Yeah, from that timid girl, right, we met at the beginning.
She's making decisions.
Yeah.
Bold ones.
Taking charge.
Protecting the people she loved.
Like paying off Hyde.
Oh, yeah.
Save Mia.
That was risky.
It was.
But she would do anything for her family?
That's defiance.
Mm-hmm.
It's a turning point.
Right.
She's not submissive anymore.
Yeah.
She's independent.
Yeah.
She can act.
Right.
Take risks.
To protect what matters.
And Christian,
Yeah, his
at first, but there's respect.
Yeah.
He sees he can't control her.
Right.
She has her own will.
It's hard for him.
It is. He needs control.
Yeah.
But he's learning.
Right.
True love
Yeah.
doesn't need a cage.
Mhm.
Yeah, needs trust.
Yeah.
Respect.
And how she reacts to him.
Yeah.
About the baby.
Yeah.
It shows her strength.
She doesn't back down.
No.
She doesn't beg,
She says she's keeping it.
with or without him.
It's powerful.
It is. She's independent,
Uh-huh.
making her own choices.
About her body.
Uh-huh.
Her future.
And that scene, yes, when she says,
Uh-huh.
when one's husband prefers the company of his ex-mistress, it's usually not a good sign.
Wow.
It's quiet,
Yeah.
but intense.
It's vulnerable,
Yeah,
but strong
she's not afraid.
to say how she feels.
But she's calm, composed.
She makes him listen.
She's found her voice.
After all this time.
And it makes him face himself.
He opens up
About every
his
year.
past.
His fears.
Elena.
It's painful.
But it's healing.
And when he talks about Elena
Yeah.
kissing that other guy,
It's a realization.
he doesn't want that.
Right.
Those patterns.
He wants something more.
With Anastasia,
He's becoming aware of
opens up
himself.
of what he wants.
He sees his past.
Yeah.
And he sees his future.
And then he says,
Uh,
he's scared.
of being a bad dad.
It's so honest.
Raw.
His
No,
trauma, love can change us.
It
He's
can-
letting go
of
control,
right.
of looking strong. He's letting her see him.
All of them.
And she loves him.
She does.
She reassures him.
accepts him.
She sees him.
She knows he can be a good father.
They're connecting.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Facing their fears together.
Supporting each other.
Through all of it.
And even with all that, they're
Yeah.
still playful.
Like that late night fridge raid.
He catches her.
It's funny.
They can still laugh.
Even with the drama.
The soul searching.
And when he teases her.
About getting her pregnant sooner.
So she'd eat more.
It's so Christian.
It is, but it shows he's changing.
Yeah.
Embracing things.
Yeah.
Fatherhood.
And that last scene.
With Teddy.
In the meadow.
Perfect family.
They made it.
It shows their strength.
How far they've come.
And the train set.
Solar powered.
It's perfect.
It is his text.
Her love of nature.
They blend together.
Harmony.
They found it.
It's amazing.
It is. So what stands out to you?
About their story.
I think it shows. Love isn't a finish line.
Right.
It's a journey.
You keep growing.
Yeah.
Compromising.
Understanding.
And Anastasia and Christian.
Yeah.
They're so interesting.
They are.
Because their relationship.
Yeah.
It's unconventional, even messy.
Right.
But it evolves.
It does.
It heals.
And they're happy.
It gives you hope.
Yeah.
That even with baggage.
Yeah.
With challenges.
Love can change you.
For the better.
Yeah.
Make you understand yourself.
Let's be half.
It makes you think.
What
is true love?
Right.
Is it someone who completes you? Someone who challenges you?
To grow.
To face your darkness.
To be better.
Something to think about.
It is. Until next time.
Keep exploring.
Yeah.
Keep diving deep.